where I'm super excited to have Danny from Danny and the Champions of the World in our barn. How you doing, mister?
I'm very good, thank you.
And you're being very brave. You're wearing white trousers at a festival.
I'm more worried about the desert boots, I've got to say. But,
Are they new?
No.
You need your wellies or your cowboy boots.
Yeah, no, I've given up trying to, second guess the weather.
The weather, you can't, can you, in this country? It's going to
I think just wear what you like and then see how it goes after.
So how are you? How's it been going?
Very good.
Yeah?
Very busy. Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Had a chance to explore yet?
Yeah, I've seen some great bands already. I saw just left Treetop Flyers playing in the Honky Tonk area. And a band called Frontier Ruckus, who I'm a big fan of, so I've seen some really good stuff, yeah.
So I've been listening to your albums and I love them, especially your last album, it's brilliant. But what intrigued me the most about it was, we're at a country festival, Americana, Roots, but yours got elements of reggae in there as well. It's kind of got this crossover, there's a bit of Springsteen, a bit of Tom Petty sounding. It's a wonderful mix. I mean, where do your influences come from?
Well, all good music.
Over.
Yeah, I think if we're just a band, we just started playing songs and music that we like, and that's always what we've done. The idea of Americana is wonderful, and I like country music, I like Americana, I like soul music, the roots of all music, really. So we didn't want to be an Americana band or anything, we just are a band. A rock and roll band, I guess.
Yeah.
But we certainly seem to fit in with an Americana scene, and the people we play to are really nice and they love what we do and we love playing to them. So whatever it's called is good for us. Yeah.
And as a band, like, how do you, because a lot of the bands that I've chatted to over the weekend, a lot of them go to Nashville to record. Have you done that yet? Have you been out there writing or anything like that?
No, we've been to Nashville to play.
Yeah.
Been to Nashville a few times. I really like it. I'm a big fan of the place and a big fan of lots of the music from Nashville. But I don't really... We like recording in London. We're from London. I don't think there's anything in the water in Nashville that there isn't in London,
Do you feel like you fit in here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah?
Music fans are music fans, it's great. It's good.
And so you've been together as a band for just over 10 years, is that right?
I'd say about that, yeah.
Yeah, and so what's next for you? Because I know you've got a bit of a side project going on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about that?
The Bennett Wilson Paul thing, the album came out earlier this year. Seems to be doing well. It got into the Americana top 10. The album, when it came out, people really liked it. It's just come back in the charts this week.
Right.
It's like a Birdsy, Petty kind of, it's harmonies and songs and...
Were you a big fan of Petty?
Yeah, I was brought up on that stuff.
Yeah. So it's the stuff you like?
Yeah. Well, I like everything, but Tom Petty certainly is someone who I look up to greatly.
Do you think it's important for an artist to write their own songs, and do you feel that's...
Not necessarily.
No?
If you look, I like Tom Jones, I like Dusty Springfield, I like all the great singers, Frank Sinatra. They didn't write their own songs, and not everyone is a songwriter. Some people are great interpreters of songs. Dionne Warwick or Glenn Campbell, they're great artists, and they're just great at choosing songs that suit them and suit their thing. I like songwriting. It's something that I feel that is what I do. But I don't, I don't put any more importance on it than somebody who, sings well or anything like that. Rod Stewart was one of the greatest British songwriters for a period, I think.
Yeah.
And then he stopped writing songs really for a while, and that's fine too. You can't write a song if you don't feel it. So it's not like a deal breaker for me with an artist whether they write their own songs or not.
Really?
No.
That's fair enough.
Hey, I love songs.
Yeah.
I don't care where they come.
How do you approach writing songs?
Well, if I generally have like a notebook of things or a piece of paper by the bed.
So you're on the go kind of guy.
Yeah. And look, if you hear something or there's a story or an idea that inspires you, wonderful, that's a great thing. And if you're not inspired, then I don't write songs.
So how would you define country? I mean, Is it geography?
Yeah, I think it's an interesting question, actually. The idea of authenticity is interesting. I've heard amazing country music made by people who aren't from the southern states. I've heard amazing country music from people who are from Europe. I've heard, and much like Hollywood, I think that Nashville is probably like a kind of a magnet for people who want to make a career in music and country music, and that's great. Probably most of them aren't from Nashville, so it's an industry town.
Oh, completely.
Yeah.
I mean, I was shocked when I was chatting to a lot of the artists here over the weekend that have gone out there to write. They've said you literally you turn up, and 3 hours later it's like, right, okay, that's it now, because I've got the next one's coming in.
Yeah.
That's
an amazing thing.
Shocked
it's
me.
True. Yeah.
I just don't know how you can write a song like that.
Well, I don't know either. I mean, I write songs with other people, but because they're friends, or I'm not sure that I'll ever do that kind of sort of industry kind of writing. I don't think.
Does it feel a bit too forced, maybe?
Well, I don't like the idea of just saying, oh, well, look, there's a blue sky out there and I'm feeling sad, so let's write a song called Sad and Blue Sky. It's just boring. So either you've got something to say or you haven't. You can't make it happen.
Now, one of the things I've noticed this weekend is that there's a real sense of community here. It's like everyone seems to know each other, even the audience. It's like a little club. Do you feel like that as a band, that you sort of know everyone here and you feel like you're part of this big family?
We certainly bumped into lots of friends here, in bands and as fans.
Why do you think that is, though? That it's this.
I think people feel really passionate about it and feel. I think the best thing about Americana or any kind of roots-based music scene is that it's built from the ground up, and that the people who watch it are as important, if not more, than some of the musicians. It's a collaboration, isn't it?
So you've been, like we said, you've been a band like for just over 10 years. How has it changed for you, the scene?
It changes all the time. Oh, the scene?
Yeah. Because when you first came out, like Americana probably 10 odd years ago wasn't as big as it is now over here.
No, but before that I was in a band with my brother called Grand Drive. And our first single came out 20 years ago.
Oh.
And we were called kind of alt country then, I suppose.
Oh, okay.
And then that became, people started calling it Americana, but we had no idea. We were just brought up on doo-wop records and Bruce Springsteen records and just made music that sounded a bit like the stuff that we liked. So the Americana word is kind of engulfed what we do, which is a great thing. But I've met the most amazing people over the last 20 years, and that's a gift that is worth, blood, sweat and tears.